All right. Right in the camera. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's your nighttime practice, and it's a really good chance to get yourself ready. And was not expecting that noise. Sorry, just getting the other live stream going. Sorry, momentarily distracted. So tonight's practice is a vinyasa, 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 vinyasa. All righty. Vinyasa is a Sanskrit word. It is a compound word, V and nyasa, and it means to place in a special way. So let's begin by placing ourselves in a special way, cross-legged on your mat with your props around you, hands on your knees, and close down your eyes. Breathe fresh energy in and release stagnant stress, fatigue out. Fresh, vibrant energy inhaling through the nostrils. Stress and fatigue, anxiety, sigh it away. Begin to seal your lips now and breathe through your nose. Focus your awareness into the subtle body. Tune into the opposing sentiments that occur in our body. Perhaps an area is located that feels a little sticky, a little stuck. And that can be compared with the areas where you feel freedom and fluidity and fresh energy. So as we encourage ourselves to place our body, move with our breath in a special way in our practice, let's invite in some harmonizing and unifying current of energy to shift the negative, to move in the direction of more joy, more happiness, more abundance, more creativity, and more love. Sweep your hands overhead. Inhale, reach and rise together. And then come through your heart center with your exhale breath. Let's share 3 cycles of breath and begin with an Om. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it away. Inhale through your nose. Prepare for Om. Inhale. Two more. Inhale. Final one. Big breath in through your nose. Rub your palms together and create vibrant friction, energy, heat, fire. Place the hands over your eyes and absorb the nourishment of that warmth. Peel the hands away, lower your left hand down onto your left knee, and bring your peace fingers right hand to your third eye. Close your right nostril with your thumb and inhale through your left. Close the left nostril, open your right, and exhale with a pump at your navel center. Reclose right, re-inhale left. Reclose left, reopen right, exhale, pump. Inhale left, exhale right. Off you go. Nice. Come through your center. Let the nostrils open and close with their own breath cycles. Close the left nostril with your ring finger. Inhale right. Close right with your thumb. Open left. Exhale with a pump. Nice. So reclose left, reopen right. Lower right hand down and integrate that experience. Feel into that solar and lunar current, the rising of Shakti inside of you, and that lift of energy, shining the skull free of its impediments and of its limiting beliefs. As you shift forward into your tabletop position, all fours, cow and cat the spine. So inhale, open throat, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest, press away from the earth. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Feel the juiciness of the energy that flows along the spine now as the hydration meanders its way through those areas that might be a little tight, a little sticky. And just let yourself explore the back body. Explore the pelvis. Tilt it and tuck it in a motion that allows the sensation to start to tilt the water bowl forward, flowing water forward and tucking it and containing that water flow. So tilt and tuck. And then turn this into a playful cat shape. So movement in a way that feels really nice and joyful and playful. And welcome to change the orientation of your hands and get funky in the wrists and the forearms. Sitting back on your heels, on your shins. Make a prayer position in front of your chest. Thrust the prayer forward, fingers down. Re-scoop the hands back up. Come back through your prayer forward, down. So it's just this wave-like motion, this expression of hello and welcome here. Thank you for joining me. But it's also a beautiful warm-up for your wrists as you move here. And then reverse that direction. So go back inwards, inwards, inwards. Bring that beautiful energy inwards towards you. Nice. Place the hands down on the mat. First things first, lift your thumbs. I should do it this way. Actually, it'd be easier for you to see. Lift the thumbs. Then lift onto the four fingers of each hand. Hinged at your first row of knuckles. You feel that row of knuckles pressing down into the mat. Lift and lower the palms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms down, thumbs down, a playful sway from side to side across your upper back and shoulders, moving in a way that feels really nice and creative. And then from your all fours position, let's find our way into downward facing dog. Place your hands, a full handprint down the mat away from you. Tuck the toes and send the hips back towards the heels, and then lift the hips to the sky. Swing the chest to look back through the eyes at the big toes as you pedal the feet. Bounce through the knees. Windscreen wiper the heels one way and then the other way. Press into areas that feel a little tight. Feel into the mat under that row of knuckles. And as you come back to your center, feel free to have high heels and bent knees and lift through the buttocks, tone the abdominals in and up, recruit your shoulders, and lengthen along the sides of your body. Breathe a few cycles of breath in this beautiful foundational yoga pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Walk to the top of your mat with your exhale breath. Take your time, no need to rush. Upon arrival, place your hands on your shins and find a halfway lift and lengthen. Inhale. And then fold with your exhale breath. Big bend in the knees, tummy on thighs, head hangs heavy, neck is long. Let all of those negative thoughts tumble out the top of the mind as you hold your elbows now and sway and bounce a little, move a little. Dangle the arms to the earth and roll up, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone, rolling and emerging and rising into your mountain. Arms along beside the body, feet are firm into the mat, muscles of the thighs hug the bones. Your pelvis is neutral, your ribs are contained, the collarbones are wide, the chin is slightly tucked, and there's length along the back body from the heel to crown. Stand here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Big toes come to touch, hands come to heart, chin to chest. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Share your love for somebody else through your practice. Send that love out into the universe. Take a moment, take a few breaths for yourself. And sweep the hands up to the ceiling on an inhale. Reach and rise together. And then exhale, lower the hands down as you place the hands on the mat and have a lovely little flow, everybody. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to high plank, exhale breath. Hold the plank there, nice and long and strong. You press away from the earth. It's the same alignment as our Tadasana. So we're long and strong from heel to crown. Gravity's bearing down on us, but we can do this. We are strong. We are capable. Our focus is slightly forward and away. And you feel the muscles of the legs engage. You feel the abdominals turning on. For 3, for 2, you can do this. For 1, lower the knees down, cross the ankles behind you, draw the heels to the butt, and let's take some tricep push-ups. Lower halfway down, exhale, press back up, inhale, lower halfway down, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Uncross the toes, tuck them at the back of the mat, lift the chest, cobra pose. Exhale, return to the mat, tabletop, all fours, right hand lifts to the sky. Inhale, reach, sweep in and under, exhale, breath, lower down. Slide left hand down your mat away from you and press into that hand to roll a bit of weight onto that right shoulder, opening up the left side of the body. Lower left hand back in front of face, right hand peels to ceiling. Inhale, breath. Lower right hand down, left hand up to ceiling. Inhale. Sweep and dive that hand under to the right. Lower left ear down. Look to the right. Slide your right hand forward and press into that hand. Feel that roll of the weight towards the left shoulder and get that beautiful compression into the shoulder. So much hydration there will flow now as the right hand presses down, left hand peels up to ceiling. Inhale. Lower hands down. Toes are at the back of your mat. Tuck them and then walk the hands forward for your melting heart. Hands forward, chest softens between the arms as the forehead lowers down. Feel how that beautiful sling-like effect unfolds across the back body. It's hammocking you in space as the weight of the chest and the love of the heart greets the earth as it slowly lowers towards it. Lift your head, look forward, shift onto your elbows, and then land on your tummies. Slide the hands under your shoulders. Point the elbows back. Cobra again. Inhale, back bend, warming up the spine. Exhale, chest to mat. Inhale, peek over right shoulder. Lift right leg and extend the leg away from you. Exhale is center, and then inhale is left leg, left side peek over the shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Back through tabletop position. More coordination of body breath. Remember, Vinyasa, to place in a special way. Move with presence and purpose. Right hand forward, reach forward. Left leg back, extend. Reach on the inhale and tap in and under the body on the exhale. Return hand and knee to mat. Switch it up. Left hand forward, right leg back. Inhale for length. Exhale for tap. Lower hand, knee down on mat. Right arm, left leg. Inhale. Tap on the exhale. Hand, knee returns. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, tap and dome the back. Hand and knee return. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Switch it up. This time, go back onto your heels and sit the butt back towards them. Inhale springs you up. Right arm, left leg extends. Exhales the tap, and then we sit back on the heels. Inhale springs you up. Left arm, right leg extends. Tap on the exhale. Return the hips to heels. Butt down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, tap. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. One more each side. Right arm, left leg. Tabletop. From your tabletop, swing the left foot out to the left and then kickstand onto that foot as the right leg steps to the back of the mat. So from the side, we go from tabletop, left foot to the side, step right foot back, peel right hand up, lift right leg, and baby moon here. Lifting, reaching, pressing away from the earth. 3 little lifts of that right leg. 2, 1, lower down. Let's take that on the other side. So kickstand right foot out to the right, step left foot back, right hand supports you, then lift left leg, left hand peels, reach away, even come up onto those finger pads of the right hand. You want to drive that heel away from you and curl the toe back towards your face. Left hand lifts, 3 little lifts. 1, 2, 3. Back to tabletop. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, will greet us, our familiar old friend. Press the chest to thighs, lift the hips, neutral wrists, but engagement in the shoulders. You want them super strong, capable, and available for this pose. Right leg lift, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale, step forward. Lower left knee down, untuck left toes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame the front foot, step your back foot forward and meet the front. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Sky, inhale. earth, exhale, breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee lowers gently. Inhale, sky with the hands as you sweep up. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back to high plank. Knees, chest, chin. Exhale, slither forward to cobra. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Left leg lift, inhale. Left foot, left thumb, exhale. Right knee down, right toes untuck. Sweep up Anjaneyasana. Lower the hands down. Big step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana, forward fold. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha, halfway. Left foot back, left knee lowers. Exhale. Sweep up, rise up, inhale. Lower hands down, exhale. Step back, high plank. Add on now. High plank to low plank. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho, downward facing dog. Right leg lift, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Left knee lowers, right hand, arms reach up, inhale. Lower hands down, step forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back. Beg your pardon, right foot back, right knee lowers. Untuck, reach up, rise up. Inhale, frame front foot. Exhale, step back, high plank. Low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Left leg lift, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Right knee lowers, right toes untuck, reach up. Exhale, frame and step forward. Half lift in. Uttanasana, exhale. Sky, inhale. Earth, exhale, breath. Half. Left foot back, left knee lowers. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step back. Plank. Low plank. Up dog. And downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath. That was vigorous. It was vibrant. Feel into how the body reacts to the change in the flow of energy, the vitality, the cardiovascular, the shift of the negative and the impulse of the positive to move you in the direction of more. Walk forward, hop forward, jump forward, step forward, chair, Utkatasana. Sweep the hands up. There's awkwardness in this pose. As you tilt the tailbone towards your heels, shift weight back into them. So that's going to let gravity bear down on you in a way that gives you transformative energy as you focus on the horizon and you harvest the energy between your hands for 3 deep breaths. Find a little spot on the horizon to stare at. And fold on the exhale breath. Well done. Half lift in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. High plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lift on the inhale. Yawn the hip open. Heel to opposite buttock. Get creative in that right leg. Square the shoulders, firm the foundations. Right knee to right elbow, shift it forward. Inhale, lift the arm. Leg, I beg your pardon. Exhale, tap the left elbow in and under your body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Back foot 45. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Rise up, reach up. Sweep hands back, interlace, extend arms, squeeze shoulder blades, right shoulder, right knee. Humble warrior, bow forward. Tuning in, breathing with you. Lower hands down, frame front foot, left hand earth, right hand peels. Open twist, inhale. Lower right hand down, right foot back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lift with your inhale, a few breaths as you yawn that hip open, moving creatively, moving sustainably, but enjoying the freedom, the reversal of fortunes. The foot is normally at the bottom of the chain, carrying all the weight. It's lofty, it's elevated now. Left knee, left elbow, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Left knee, right elbow, tap, exhale. Inhale, lift. Left foot, left thumb, exhale, back foot 45, rise up, warrior one. Feels good to move. Ground that front foot, pinky toe, back foot, anchors into the earth. Sweep hands back, find that focus, don't shift. Look forward, proud the chest, lift the chin, inhale. Humbleness bows you forward, left shoulder, left knee, chin to chest. Look underneath your thighs, back behind you. Stay for 2. And for 1. Lower hands down, frame front foot, pivot onto ball of back foot. Left hand peels, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank. Low plank. Up dog. And downward facing dog, exhale, breath. There's so much more room in the hamstrings now. They are much more warmed up. The heels are softening to the mat. Maybe you can feel that expression. Maybe the backs of the knees have started to open. Maybe the muscles of the calves have released some of their tension. Look forward, walk forward, step forward, hop forward, chair. Sit down into that seat. Tune in to the energy. Yoga shows up when you want to get out. Come high onto your tippy toes now. Hold there, ankles click together. Sweep the arms parallel with the earth. Reach forward, inhale. Flip the palms, thumbs down. Exhale, breath. Sweep the hands back behind you. Flip the palms forward, thumbs up. Inhale, gather that breath forward. Exhale, sweep the hands back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, focus on the horizon. Plant the soles of the feet, sweep the hands up. Inhale. And come back through your heart center. Exhale, breath. Reconnect, restore, recharge, return to center. I'm pushing you tonight. I'm taking you on a journey. The vibrancy of the Vinyasa will help shift, transmute the negative into the positive, and set you up for a rocket of the rest of the afternoon. Inhale, sky, reach up, rise up. Exhale, earth, lower down, half lift in. Plant the hands, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over toes. Downward facing dog. Right leg lift, inhale, yawn the hip open. If you know how to flip dog, land, reach, arch away from the earth. Extend the right hand overhead. Lower the right hand down, right leg to sky, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen that leg. Exhale, knee to left elbow, then shoot the foot through for fallen star. Lift the left hand up to the ceiling, reach through the fingertips. Come onto the heels as you sit down on the buttocks. Left hand is free to reach for left foot, and you bend the knees so the sole of the foot comes into your upper right thigh. Seated tree, square your chest to the big toe of right foot and fold down the right leg. There's these moments in our lives of ebb and flow, of effort and ease. And the yoga tradition talks about this as well. And here is a moment of a little more easefulness. So how do you restore and recharge in these moments amongst the busyness, the stress of our everyday lives, right? It's just those moments of like stopping to smell the roses, to looking at the blueness of the sky, or just listening to a friend. You don't need to have an opinion. You don't need to add something. Just listen and be present. Re-extend that left leg and we'll go back the way we came. So right hand earth, fallen star with the left hand lifted, lower left hand down, right leg sweeps in and up. Right foot to right thumb, warrior one as we rise up. This time, hands on hips, please, and we'll find our way to warrior two. So back foot now is parallel short edge of mat. Front foot is 12 o'clock, points forward. Arms extend out, shoulders soften, gaze is over middle finger of front hand. You are soft, but you are strong, you are competent, and you are capable. Right hand peels to sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, frame your front foot. Left hand earth, right hand peels open, rolling onto pinky toe edges. Reach back for something behind you. Such a good stretch for that left hip. Right hand earth, right foot back, high plank, low plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. I have no idea if anyone's there, so let's just keep on going. Left leg sky, inhale, yawn that hip open. And if flip dog happens, you land, and then you reach and lift away, rounding the spine up to the sky, lifting the belly button. Lower left hand down, left leg to sky, inhale, left knee, left elbow, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to right elbow, and then shoot the foot through to the right. Lift the right hand up, opening up in your fallen star, pivoting onto the heels, sitting the buttock down. The right hand reaches down for right ankle, bends the right knee, and solar foot comes to inner upper left thigh. Arms up, reach up, rise up, and then roll down. So good. You know, these moments of self-care in amongst all of the busyness of the 21st century, they're vital to our survival. They're important to our mental well-being. And they refocus the attention back inwards to ourselves so that we may see ourselves with a more abundant, more joyful lens, with clarity and precision. Nice. Let's go back the way we came. So left hand up, plants at the top of the mat. You re-extend right leg, pivot onto the inside arch of back foot, outer edge of front foot, and there's your fallen star. Right hand lowers, left leg lifts in and up to sky. Inhale, left foot to left thumb. Exhale, back foot 45. Virabhadrasana 1, rising up. Hands on hips, pivot back foot, parallel short edge of mat, front toes 12, pointing forward. Anchor down through the hips into the soles of the feet, and that's your Apana Vayu, that downward current, waste elimination. Prana Vayu opens you up, and then Samana Vayu distributes all of that juicy goodness as we look forward over middle hand, and we stay for 3, for 2. Flip it in reverse on that beautiful big inhale. Windmill hands down, frame front foot, right hand earth, right. We peel, we look back, we reach back. Lower left hand, left foot back, high plank. Low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, breath. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Oh, feels so good. It's a super warm afternoon here in Mittagong, which is a town south of Sydney in Australia. So nice. Vinyasa. Place our bodies in a special way, coordinate the breath into a beautiful harmony and a symphony that you are the orchestra for, you are the instrument of, you are the writer of the music. Right leg to sky. Inhale, right foot, right thumb. Exhale. High on ball of back foot now. We rise up to high crescent. Now we feel the anchor of that front heel. Now we lift the back heel nice and high. Different to Vira 1. Focus on the horizon forward, hands through heart center, exhale, lean forward, inhale, twist to right, left elbow is your leverage. If you want to open your prayer, that's the opportunity to do so here. But feel the squeeze of inner thighs to center, the Sushumna channel, holding, breathing, closing on the exhale, rising on the inhale, and then slicing the air open to warrior 2 on the exhale breath. Now we've been here, set it up. Get that drishti focus, horizon. Get the ujjayi pranayam in the lungs, feel the texture of the breath. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Look for your blocks if you've got one. Place it off to your right side of pinky toe and find your way to Parsvakonasana, side angle position. Left elbow reaches forward. Right elbow lands gently on the thigh. Left hand onto your left hip. Right hand on your block. Bring it to you. Step right foot center of mat and press up into our half moon. Drive the heel back, curl the toes, sweep the left hand up, lengthen through, crown of head to the heel. If there's space to catch the foot now, as you catch it, you press the foot into that hand and return the favor from the hand into the foot. And allow that beautiful, magical center of gravity to hold, to breathe. Re-extend, re-expand. Smoothly step back. Exhale. Flip it in reverse, but this time take your right leg with you to create a triangle in the legs. Right hand reaches forward. Let's find that block inside, outside of the foot. Press into the block and then peel the left hand to the sky. Udahita Trikonasana, one of the sacred geometric shapes of the yoga tradition, of the postural yoga tradition. And it is just such a dynamic, iconic pose. 2. Lower left hand down. Bring right toes with you. So your wide leg fold now with the feet shuffling left and right. Hands on your blocks to find your halfway lift and lengthen. Inhale. And then you find that fold here on the exhale breath. Hands under face. Inhale, halfway lift. Bending into left knee for our Skandasana at the back of the mat. Right leg nice and long. Left arm inside, right hand behind. Hold, breathe, reach. Warrior 2 into your front foot. So right toes forward, 12 o'clock. Flip it in reverse. Inhale, windmill hands down, frame front foot, left hand earth, right hand peels up and over, rolling onto pinky toe edges of feet, stepping back to plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over toes. Downward facing dog. Feels good. Super smooth, super strong. You know, yoga, postural yoga, there is all types, there's all sorts. There's nothing wrong with moving in a way that builds the cardiovascular system, that releases certain amounts of stress into the body so that as you confront that stress, you recognize how you meet it. What are your quality of your thoughts? Left leg will lift. Inhale, big breath in, please. Left foot to left thumb. Exhale. Rising up to crescent. Anchoring into those powerful legs. Heart center with the hands. Tilt forward. Inhale. Twist to the left. Exhale, breath. Right elbow's the leverage. That back leg, the back thigh, it's so strong. It's so powerful. We open the prayer here. Close the prayer, exhale, rise on the inhale, and then slice the air open. Warrior 2, exhale, breath. Do that shuffle. Get the length. Get the anchoring. Remember, apana down, prana open. Samana, distribute. Left hand, flip it in reverse. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow lands, right arm reaches. Extend, lengthen from pinky toe of back foot all the way through to these fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Right hand on right hip. Where did I put my block? Let's grab another one. Who cares? Left hand on the block. Left foot slides to center of mat, giving me more space. We press down into standing foot. Lift right leg. Drive that heel back. Curl the toes towards your face. Light on the fingers of the left hand on your block. You need to bring the earth to you. And that block is further away than you think, towards the top of your mat. And then north, south, east, west, your body. Expand from center and radiate. Smoothly, softly, lightly, step back. Flip it in reverse, lengthen front leg. Nice and long. Left hand reaches, block, inside, outside of foot. Right hand peels. Triangle. Two more breaths. Exhale, we'll lower right hand down. Left toes come with you. Block out in front of you. Halfway lift and lengthen. Inhale and exhale. Fold. Hands under your face, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot, right hand earth, peel, pivot, look back, reach back, left hand earth, left foot back, high plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Just integrate. And feel how the energy flows through you. Feel how the fabric of your skin is touched by the fabric of your clothes. And from the fabric of your skin through the contours of your muscles and into the web of your nerves, dive inwards. And super smoothly lift your right leg to the sky. Inhale. Right knee to your right wrist and your shin lowers down on your mat. You sweep the head back and look over the left leg as you lengthen that leg away from you down your mat. Find your prop, find your block, sit on that block. Please elevate the pelvis because we do some pretty beautiful work in the supported pelvis variation of half pigeon with this lifted chest. I can feel some of that annoying tug that I get from psoas muscles and the lumbar spine as a result of repetitive movements that I do throughout my day. And I know that when I just flop myself down here in half pigeon, I bypass the difficulty and the struggle that comes from setting this pose up with some deep, sincere integrity and stability. Feels good. There's so many vulnerable areas in our body, and the lumbar spine is one of them, and it does give you a lot of feedback. Another area is your knees. So this is not a pose about finding more flexibility in the knee joint. That is not the goal. We do not want pain, do not want electrical sensation here. This is a pose to encourage change and growth. To remove some of the stickiness and the gooiness. Nice. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee. Left knee to left wrist this time. Right leg, look behind you, run that leg nice and long. In fact, I'm going to set up this way so I can see you for a while because I've done none of that through this class. I think I have a little comment there on YouTube, which is nice to see, and maybe even a few people live, which is always cool. TikTok, it's so far away, but it's difficult to be and run back and forth to the camera to explore what's happening. So thanks for those of you that have stuck around. We're heading into the wind down, the rest and digest, my favorite bit. Cool. Release that left, the block out. Back down on your left side body and then swing around and lengthen the legs out. Nice. Arms up, reach. Heart guides you forward towards the big toes. And a couple of lovely deep breaths. Apologies on YouTube. I don't have particularly good internet. In fact, I'm not getting any internet in my business. So through those curtains out there is a studio with 10 mats, and I've only just opened and it's still a little quiet. People aren't yet convinced to come. So instead of not doing anything, and instead of just like going all, oh no, no one's coming, I'm jumping back into my online teaching because I've got this beautiful space out the back. But I don't want Wi-Fi buzzing around me all the time because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything being connected. So I just want a little moment just to not have that happening. So apologies for the connection quality, but where I live is not the best with 5G and whatnot. Anyway, that was a big chat there. I feel like someone's knocking at the door. It's really random. Okay, roll down your back and lie down on your back. Hug the right knee and give yourself a big squeeze and cuddle. And then take the knee over to the left and extend the right arm out to the right and twist and rinse. And then come back through your center and do it on the other side. Left knee in, right leg long. Right hand over, draws the knee across your body. And ordinarily at the end of class, I would recommend Shavasana, and it's totally cool for you to take that and say goodbye to me here. But for me on camera, I just don't see any value in being in Shavasana, especially if people come through and just think I'm being some sort of weirdo in a lying down position. But I'm happy to integrate here for a few breaths. And if you'd like, you can stay for as long as you wish. But for me, I'm going to come upright. I'm going to come to my seat. And I'm going to say, with my hands at heart space, a deep sense of gratitude and thankfulness for those of you that have shown up, that have left comments, that have shared their experiences, and perhaps flowed with me for 45 minutes. I'm not even sure how long we went for, but nonetheless, appreciate your time, your valuable time. Thumbs to third eye, loka samasta sukino bhavantu. And free. Greet this beautiful version of yourself. Namaste. Thanks for your practice that stuck around with me. Thanks to those on YouTube. If you're able to get some connection, I appreciate it. I'm sorry about how slow things can be here in Australia, but that's it. That's us. All right. Can't follow along due to broken toe. A lot of sitting positions for me today, but great to watch along. Keep going. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. Appreciate that. Anything much going on? Thank you. It's so weird having like two different cameras because I've got this camera up here, digital one, and then the YouTube, and then the other one there. Yeah, feel free to ask me any questions on TikTok and Instagram. I'm a bit far away, I think, for the people on YouTube. 50 minutes. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yeah. I did a class this morning, a Kundalini class. For those of you that are interested, I teach Kundalini as well. Those are on early in the morning. You got to get up. You got to do Kundalini in the morning. It just shifts the energy throughout your day and moves you in the direction of more. Doesn't look like anyone's got anything to say. So see you later, everybody. Have a wonderful evening if you're in Australia. Thank you so much to those of you that participated in the